Hi friends, you're watching movie reviews with Raghuram. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Telugu movie Akhanda. Akhanda stars Nandamuri Balakrishna Balaya in double role, and Akhanda is an out and out Nandamuri Balakrishna movie. And for those people who know what to expect from Nandamuri Balakrishna movie, Akhanda is tailor-made for them. Akhanda is the story of two brothers who get separated by destiny in their childhood. So the movie Akhanda, the first half of the movie belongs to one brother and the second half of the movie belongs to other brother. Now in the first half of the movie Akhanda, we are introduced with Murali Krishna, that is the first Balakrishna. Murali Krishna is introduced to us as a good Samaritan, he is a savior, he helps poor people and he is a messiah. People love Murali Krishna for his extreme goodness. The goodness is so much personified in the character of Murali Krishna that the district collector herself falls in love with Murali Krishna. Pragya Jaiswal plays the role of the district collector. She not only loves Murali Krishna but also marries him, and they also have a child, a girl child to be precise. So the first half of the movie covers the life story of Murali Krishna. Along with the story of Murali Krishna, on the backdrop, we are also shown with the story of the villains, the hardcore villains of the movie. These villains are working on the excavation and unearthing the uranium mines. They are doing all these things with the support of a god man. This uranium project, what these people are doing, has put the life of all the people living in the surroundings under threat. Now as all these things are happening, we enter into the second half of the movie where we are introduced with the Balakrishna 2. The name of this second Balakrishna is Akhanda Rudra, and he is a Aghora. And this is the point when Akhanda Rudra enters the movie. This is the point where the movie becomes really interesting. What happens when the worlds of Akhanda Rudra and Murali Krishna intersect each other forms the rest of the story of Akhanda. Now let me come to the review of the movie, the characters and characterization. The first half of the movie Akhanda is quite predictable. It has good action sequences, good choreographed action sequences involving Murali Krishna, part of Balakrishna. There is also a good cute love story going on between Murali Krishna and the district collector. And we are shown with menacing villains, their deadly projects and a god man. Now I should tell the second half is more interesting than the first half. The screenplay gets tighter, the storytelling gets interesting, and this is the part of the movie where Balakrishna fans would feel paisa vasool, total paisa vasool. Now let me come to the lead characters of the movie. Nothing much needs to be said about the other characters of the movie when Nandamuri Balakrishna is there in a movie. And when Nandamuri Balakrishna is playing the double role, why to speak about others? Nandamuri Balakrishna is the heart, soul, senses, everything of the movie. As Murali Krishna, as Akhanda Rudra, Balakrishna has given a comprehensive performance. Akhanda is a total mirch masala mass entertainer, and it is especially made for Balakrishna fans. Even others too can watch the movie Akhanda, but the movie wouldn't please the others as much it pleases Balakrishna's fans. Look at the body language, the swag, the attitude, his eyes, everything what Balakrishna expresses is in his intense looking eyes. That is God's gift to Balakrishna. In many frames of Akhanda, Balakrishna, especially as Akhanda, Balakrishna exactly resembles his father, senior N.T. Ramarao Garu. And when you take his dialogue delivery, you get to see the punch dialogues, the poetic punch dialogues, be it Murali Krishna or Akhanda, telling those dialogues with the grace, with that power. Every dialogue is a visual blow moment for Nandamuri Balakrishna fans. The dialogue bazi is exemplary in Akhanda. As I said, when it is Balakrishna's movie, the dialogues has a very important part to play in the movie. In fact, I can call dialogues as the second best lead in Balakrishna's movie. So the story writers of a Balakrishna movie will be focusing upon those punch dialogues. That is where the tickets sell. Brilliant acting by Balakrishna, high intense acting. And at this age, it is highly appreciable to see Balakrishna doing those stunts, dancing like a youngster to the songs and throwing those dialogues, those catchy dialogues, those punch dialogues in a flawless way. So apart from Balakrishna, there is Pragya Jaiswal, as I said in the movie. Her role is also okay. Srikanth is the villain of the movie Akhanda, and he is intimidating. Srikanth can fit into any role, isn't it? We also have other good actors like Jagapati Babu, Avinash in small petty roles, and those characters are also very interesting and good. And just look out for the little cute, lovely girl who plays Balakrishna's daughter in the movie. Now let me come to my review of the technical part of the movie. The movie has been directed by Boyapati Srinu and his direction is good. Boyapati Srinu clearly knows what Balakrishna fans expect and he has stitched the movie, he has tailor-made the movie for Balakrishna fans. The music is by S. Thaman. The music is okay but not really good. The songs of the movie are not really catchy, but I should speak about the BGM. The BGM varies with every frame of the movie. Having said that, at many places of the movie, especially during the stunts, the BGM is very loud and harsh. But again, I would add the loud BGM also adds to the effect of the movie and the storytelling, because I felt at that particular instance, louder BGM conveys what exactly the sequence needs to convey. And coming to the story of the movie Akhanda, I felt the first half of the movie did not have anything special to offer. It is only in the second half that the movie catches up and becomes little interesting. Last but not the least, coming to the stunt choreography. The stunt choreography is also good, but the movie entirely comprises of slow motion action sequences which are not very effective. Almost all the action sequences are in slow motion. Now let me come to the negativities of the movie. Again, as I said, the slow paced first half of the movie, which is also predictable, and lot of repetitive scenes in the second half of the movie. So there is an action sequence, then there are some dialogues, then comes an action sequence, then there are some dialogues, action, dialogue, repeat, action, dialogue, repeat. At a particular instance, the movie started getting repetitive. And look at the length of the stunts. Of course, Balakrishna fans would love it, would visual for those action sequences and also the dialogues. But I felt the length of each action sequence should have been reduced and trimmed. Lot of slaughter and lot of bloodshedding. If I need to give a disclaimer, this would be one disclaimer. And one more negative point of the movie is the loud BGM at many instances of the movie. Now let me come to my scoreboard for the movie Akhanda. On my scoreboard, Akhanda scores 6 out of 10. Finally, I would tell, if you are a hardcore Nandamuri Balakrishna fan, this movie Akhanda is especially tailor-made for you. And for others, you may skip this movie if you have better movies to watch. Akhanda is not a bad movie. It is not a very good movie as well. For those who love to watch action-packed mirch masala movies, and for all those who love Balaya on the screen, giving those punch dialogues and kicking those rowdies, Akhanda is definitely for them. Akhanda is a decent one-time watch for exclusive audience again. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.